Also in 1996, Arliss is airing Season 1, Episode 10, The Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of. Arliss tries to find a way to help his aging, hapless childhood sports idol return to glory.
Don't meet your heroes, Steve.
That's what they say.
And apropos to the the guy in this episode starts at a horse track of all places, Steve. Not the classiest place. Maybe. I guess if you own a horse, which Arliss does. But he's got the group watching the races. I'll say one thing, Steve. Kirby's saying that's not a herpes sore, but I don't
Oh, that's a bum buck for sure.
know. That shit on his lips got some shit on his lips. Yeah, so Kirby's sporting a herpes sore, but he's saying he got roughed up by his girlfriend, which we'll get to. They're sitting here watching the horse races. Arliss's horse, apparently the one he owns, not the next Seabiscuit, Steve.
Arliss, his horse loses. Come to find out, Kirby, he picked another horse, and the horse Arliss picked, he was talked into it by Kirby.
Yeah, and Kirby's like, yeah, I mean, I know how fast that horse is. I'm not betting on that shit. But I do like he loses the ticket and has to like crawl around on the ground to find his ticket, which is very pathetic. And I feel like you might see that a lot at a horse track, Steve.
As Arliss is talking to Kirby, he spots Rocky from Maggio, Arliss's idol growing up. And Rocky from Maggio, he's played by the late, great Ken Howard, who a lot of people might remember from The White Shadow, which is a great show from the 70s, 80s. It's every episode is available on YouTube, but shout out to White Shadow.
White Shadow, dude.
Oh, it's amazing, man. Ken Howard, he plays this retired basketball coach, and he's coming back to coach the youth, the black youth in inner city Los Angeles. And yeah, man, it's just classic. It's very after school special like. But anyways, in this, Ken Howard plays Rocky from Maggio, and Arliss used to pattern his whole baseball game after him. The same swing, the way he approached the batter box, the way he held his cup between pitches.
All of it. He's a stand, Steve, to use modern terminology. This guy, he's coming in his pants just looking at him. And then when the horse race is over, he's like, man, I'm going to hang out with Rocky from Maggio. And Kirby's like, just go check the bar. You'll find him there. So Arliss goes to the bar. And Formaggio, if nothing else, Steve, this guy is a great storyteller.
Yeah.
He comes in, he's like, I'm bottom of the ninth. I'm on cocaine. I'm seeing 3 balls. I hit them all. Grand slam. He's one of those guys.
He's giving me Pete Rose vibes. I feel like everywhere Pete Rose went, he's got to leave you a story. Kind of like a Ric Flair, probably the same vibe. Yeah, me in 78, me and Steamboat. Yeah, then in 80, me and Harley Race, and woo!
We see the guy playing the Philly Frenetic. We all tag team this chick in the back. It is what it is. He had a great life, Steve, but now Formaggio, it doesn't seem like it's great because he's at a horse track getting boozed up. You know what I mean? Shit's not going good.
Arliss, that's his idol. So he's thrilled at the opportunity to meet the man, the legend himself. He pulls out a couple wads and he's like, look, man, all the drinks are on me. And Rocky, he's reliving the glory days. Arliss was at this certain game. I think it's the one where he hit his 500th home run.
Yeah, this is where you might get up if you're Rocky Formaggio. Arliss even has his rookie card like in her suit jacket pocket. He carries it with him everywhere, Steve. But Formaggio is like, he's sipping whiskey. He's like, I'm not turning down a good time. You're paying the bar tab, great. And then mid drink, he's like, you got any use for an old washed up Hall of Famer? He's trying to get a job, Steve, all fucked up. And Arliss, this is his hero, Steve. Like if Macho Man came up, he was just down on his luck, and he's like, "Oh, brother, let me get a job, brother." And you're just like, "Dude, Macho, there's a lot of red flags here, but I'm gonna help you out. I got to."
Once a thoroughbred, always a thoroughbred, Matt.
This is Arliss's dream, though, Steve.
And then we cut back to Arliss's office. Rita's just like, I thought he was dead.
Guys, we're in the Rocky Formaggio business. Everyone's like, what?
Mhm.
You mean that guy
And,
that got caught fingering himself in the bus station bathroom?
but Arliss is like, I will not allow the Rocky slander. And by the
Yeah.
way, I invited Rock to the office so he can meet everyone, but Rita can't make it.
Everyone's like, you know what, dude? I got something to do. But, Arliss is like, look, guys, there's Teflon politicians, right? So there's Teflon athletes. This guy's reputation, maybe it's a little bit tarnished. All I got to do is do a little spit shine, put a little elbow grease in it. We're going to clean this guy up. But
Hey,
Rita clearly is not. Rita's like, come on, dude.
he even has 3 job offers lined up already. And we see in the first one, Rocky is going to be doing play-by-play commentary. The first thing he says is, "You know what? I just can't relate to today's ball, you know, but my arm was much stronger than Fat Boy over here. He the other guy, he's like, he may approach one of your records. Yeah, that's because the game's gone to shit. Yeah, strike zones for pussies. Run, you fucking mook."
Let me tell you something about Mexicans.
Yeah.
All right. But I like how the guy has to even explain what color commentary is. He's like in the like, all right, I'm gonna say something and then you say something.
Yeah.
But Rocky's always got a little cup with him, Steve, and I don't think there's coffee in that cup. The second job, little bit easier, Steve.
Oh yeah.
Just signing autographs. That's it. That's all you got to do. He's completely shit faced here. He's at a table. He's halfway down that cup, whatever's in it. And the guy who's like, I guess, owns the place he's signing autographs at is like, this guy's been taking fucking piss breaks every 5 minutes. He didn't sign shit. He just put a swastika on some kid's thing and just left and spit on him. So that's not going to work out too well. And this one might work, Steve. We get to the third job, and all it is shaking hands. Rocky's just at like the front of a casino, like, hey, I'm Rocky Formaggio. Good luck. Here's a free chip or whatever. And the guy's loving it. The casino owner's like, this guy's a fucking natural. This is fucking great.
He's the best I've ever seen. Look at him. That
Yeah.
smile. He gives a firm handshake. He's looking in their eyes.
He didn't even fucking sexually harass anybody like the other guy that we had. But then, Steve, one of the high rollers at the casino comes up and is like, hey, man, like, I got this chick I want to impress. So I'm going to bring her over. Just act like we are friends. Right? And Rocky's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Cool. I'll help you out. So the guy comes over again, but then he starts throwing major attitude. Like, yeah, me and Rocky are friends. Like, this guy's crazy. Like, hey, Rocky, remember when you used to suck? Remember when you used to just strike out constantly and I lost money on you?
Yeah. That stupid fried chicken chain you had? Yeah, that went to shit. And remember those bimbos you married? Yeah. You had kids by him, you fucking loser.
So Rocky's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, oh, I'm sorry. What position did you play? And he starts getting shitty with him to the point where it escalates. And Rocky's like, you're just a fucking douchebag. Rips off this guy's toupee and just calls it a day, Steve. And that was the high roller. That's the guy you can't insult. And so Rocky's done that. And I think these jobs, Steve, I don't know. Arliss, you got some work cut out for you.
It's a man unit. And then Arliss, he gets a call from Kirby. And we see Kirby sparring with his new chick, and she's got training in 2 weeks. We find out that they haven't done the waka waka in the bedroom in a while.
Yeah, but she's got to withhold, Steve. This is classic boxer mentality. I guess it's even the same for chicks. You can't bust. It lets out some of your essence. So no nookie for 2 weeks, which Kirby, you got to heal up that herpes sore. So I think that's probably a good call. Get some whatever. Get something on that.
They got creams for that.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. Like, you're fine. Also, Kirby tells Arliss, I think he calls him and is like, yo, you got to go to the stables, I think, because there's something fucked up with his horse.
His horse is going to the stud ranch. The owner, he says that, it's all about bloodlines.
And
Arliss
Arliss is
is
like,
here.
wait, this one's never won anything. But the guy's like, yeah, but he's the grandson of Secretariat or something. So even if he's not good, he's got it. He's got greatness inside of him. We just got to milk it out of him, literally, Steve.
The heir apparent. Yeah, we gotta milk his huge dong once he becomes a fully grown mare, or what's the stallion? Once he becomes a stallion, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of innuendo going on there, but this whole stud thing gets Arliss's wheels turning, Steve. He's like, wait, you can sell sperm? I got an
Mm.
animal that would love to just sell a little bit of sperm. So, new business idea. And this is where it took a little turn for me, Steve. I get selling the sperm, right? That exists. I've never seen QVC with the bus sales, you know?
Hey,
Vial of jizz
90s.
for $5,000? I mean, damn.
90s were a crazy time, man.
Got a vial of this guy's jizz for $5,000. He's a Hall of Famer. And even Arliss is on air, like selling this. Like, you want a son that's going to knock dingers out of Mets Stadium someday? Get a turkey baster of this guy's juices.
Yeah.
5K.
And Rocky's like, yeah, that's what they tell me. I just jerk off. And how how did you guys come across this idea? Well, I wanted to give something back to the fans, and I and and, and I could work from home. I don't know why that was so funny.
He's really giving some to the fans, Steve.
Yeah,
Living his life. And honestly, I'm even surprised by this. They sell out, Steve.
they set out.
They sell the fuck out. I mean, this goes the red light special's done. They're out of jizz. Rocky's like, hey guys, I'm tapped out, but I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. Like, we got more of this. He can make more. All
Dude,
right. He can
I
make more.
dude, I forgot when the callers are calling into the Home Shopping Network, and one guy's like, "Look, I saw Rocky pass out at the John at Fenway Park. Don't buy his sperm."
His jizz is fucking, that's bad jizz.
Yeah.
This guy's a fraud. But
Okay.
Steve, the jizz, they're selling like hotcakes. They got these, and I gotta also say, it's a pretty like substantial amount. I mean, the vial's huge. It's a metal vial of jizz that you get.
Yeah, it's
So that's official, you know?
it's like a chemistry lab, but like with cum.
Yeah. I mean, but a great idea. You know, I wish there was a market just for sperm at this. I wish the exchange rate for sperm was still this high, Steve. I know he's a Hall of Famer, but a guy like me, I mean, I'm a nice guy. I'm a handsome guy. I'll take 250 for a load. You know, I'll go
Mhm.
cheap. I feel like that's a good amount.
I mean, you're above 6 foot, and that's highly sought after. So you could tax even more.
500, Steve. Maybe 1,000. I mean, if 5,000 for an old washed up booze bag, like surely my semen's worth 1,000.
And you don't even drink. Know your
No,
worth, Matt. Know your
you're right.
worth.
But I do smoke a heavy amount of weed, Steve. So those swimmers might not all be swimming the right way. But you know what? They don't need to know that.
They're enlightened though.
Yeah, that's true. They're gonna be. You're gonna get a PhD. It might not be a Hall of Famer, but
That third eye
you know,
will be
there we
blinking though.
go. Yeah. Jizz sales aside, Steve, I know that it went well. At Arliss says Kirby wants to sell some of his jizz,
Yeah.
but it's got herpes simplex in it, so I don't know if they're gonna buy that with you got that bump on your lips, Steve.
Maybe they'll put that in like the emergency like blue bin or something. But Kirby needs to have a one-on-one sesh with Arliss, and he just wants to share with his buddy, like, "Hey, man, I've already been without sex for 2 weeks. I have the worst blue balls, and I love her and everything, but I kind of hope she loses this next match, dude. You're rooting against your girl? Well, dude, if she wins this match, she'll get a title shot." And that'll probably be another whole year because she's going to be training for that. Like, man, I hope she takes the L.
Kirby's all about that snus, Steve. He can't be waiting.
Arliss is like, but why are you telling me this shit? Well, dude, I just wanted to share.
Just feels
Sometimes,
good to let it out, you know?
yeah, that's all you need. I just need your ear.
Yeah. And again, if you need to sell some extra J, I got a lot saved up in these BBs. So let's go for that. Arliss leaves that weird conversation. Is like, all right, goes out, sees Rita on the phone, and it seems like Rita, they're in the sports management business. She's talking about Costner. It seems like Rita's trying to get into Hollywood, Steve. Am I
And
misreading that conversation, or am I right about that?
I thought I was misreading the conversation myself. Maybe we'll meet somewhere in the middle. I thought she was like trying to get some celebrities in on this whole sperm deal. Like, hey, you want the Denzel sperm? You want the Kevin Costner?
Oh
You
my
want?
God! Do you know how much somebody would pay for Denzel's sperm, though, Steve?
Yeah.
At this point, Hollywood's going down the tubes. You might want to call some of these guys up and just be like, "Look, guys, I think we got some kind of might be able to get in some crypto at least on this shit."
It's like you're the middleman. They like just give me the cut. Like Rita's just she's kind of like the madame of cum.
Actually, I like that better. Mine was boring. I was just like, "Oh, she's trying to represent celebrities." No, she's trying to get Kevin Costner's sperm. This chick's a fucking genius. This is Jeff Bezos.
Now the horse trainer calls, and we find out that Arliss's horse is sterile, so it can't even breed. Like there goes that whole Seabiscuit Secretariat dream.
Yeah, throw that shit to the glue factory, Steve. It can't even fuck right, let alone win a race. So it's out. I don't even know. We don't know what happens, but that's generally what happens, Steve. Glue factory, Jello factory to this thing.
And Rocky shows up. Arliss is just like, "Why aren't you at the lab, dude? I can't do it." Dude, you
Uh,
sure? Like we had a copy of Fat Titties, Volume 7. Of course you can do it. It's like, no,
That's
dude,
a
it's not
new
about
dude, man. That's 7. Fat Titties Volume 7?
7.
Yeah, dude. That's when they perfected it.
Dude.
See the minutes. Go into minute 30. You'll be able to jack it. I'm telling you. Those milkers, those big gnats. But Rocky can't do it, Steve. He can't jack it anymore. He can't. And it's not a matter of the batch. I mean, he can produce all day. This guy's like Peter North. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's like, you know what? I appreciate it. But all that shit I was saying about not respecting modern day baseball players, that was all bullshit. I was insecure. I thought I was washed up. And here's the thing: I actually got an offer after I did that little play by play thing, and I don't even know how anybody saw that. But regardless, apparently he gets a job offer to be a hitting coach for
Yeah.
some team. So he's gonna go legit. No more jacking it. No more handshakes. None of that, Steve. No more drinking. What worries me is having to go to rehab. He's being honest with the fans, Steve Arliss. He's getting to see behind the curtain.
And he's concerned that people know. Like, I don't want people talking about Rocky Formaggio going to the clinic. He's like, what do you think other people think? Arliss says, "No, I think it will help other people."
Now this is nothing. This is how people get out of trouble is by saying, oh, you know what? I was messed up. I got to go to rehab. It's a thing. So Rocky ahead of the curve on this. And even Arliss is like, look, man, I'll tell you what. I'm a fan. I'm going to negotiate this deal for you, and I'm going to have them put into the deal rehab. So you're not even going to have to pay for it, right? I'm going to take care of that for you, even though I'm not your agent. And I like how he throws agents under the bus. He's like, I don't want you dealing with an agent on this, getting all fucked
Yeah.
up off of it. He knows what they're like. Rocky pulls out a ball, Steve. He's like, remember that night you saw me hit that home run? I hit that dinger in front of you? Here you go, kid.
It's like Mean Joe Green throwing the kid the jersey, for some Coca-Cola.
Whoa, thanks, Rocky Formaggio. There you
Hey,
go,
kid.
kid. Dreams come true, Steve. Rocky no longer jacking off for money, no longer selling himself. He's back on the right path. And then we got to the outro. Kirby at his girlfriend. I love the girlfriend's name is Cheetah, by the way, Steve. Great name. There you go. He watches her get knocked out, Steve. Kirby's dreams come true. She gets a 10 count.
Back to the ill na na. Nah. Now we're back at the office, and Stanley, he's complaining about this sperm venture and how it's going to cost them an upwards of, I think, 50,000.
Oh my god. Yeah, they spent so much on sperm decanters for this guy that he ain't gonna fill, Steve. But here's my thing. Just fill them up. Somebody jack off into them and just sell them, Steve. You know, nobody's gonna know.
Yeah.
Rocky will be solid about it.
This is still what, 96. The DNA labs, they're not that advanced yet.
Yeah, you can sell these things. You get $5,000 for Kirby's sperm at this point. You know,
Yeah.
herpes and all.
Hey, here's Michael Jordan sperm. I don't know why he would make a donation, but here it is. You know, but
We went to Gandhi's grave and stole some of his sperm. It's in here, like Jurassic Park. Do you want to have Gandhi's son?
and this one's a hybrid of MLK and Rodney Dangerfield. You want to try that out?
Yeah, we did some real crazy Mengele shit in the lab. We're just mixing shit. I got a tiger and Charlie. We really got tiger blood. This is Charlie Sheen and a tiger. So if you're willing to put that in your snooze, you might have some kind of weird Dr. Moreau baby. But
I hear you look like Charlie Sheen with tiger claws. Can I see him?
winning. My baby's banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them. I don't know what to do here.
We cap it off with Arliss. He's in the office swinging, doing his practice swing like Rocky used to do. Rita comes in there and she's like, dude, are you okay? Arliss, you're such a fan.
You're a fan. Hey, what is it? Why do you have that open decanter of jizz on your desk and a napkin?
Giving him a test
Shot
run,
glass.
taste samples. At the end, we overhear the commentary of Rocky's game, and he hits that 500th home run. Arliss, he's just reminiscing about those good old days.
Just a fan, Steve. What a great job to be if you're a sports fan, though. I mean, the dream, Steve. Selling your fucking idols jizz. It's like if you met Hollywood Hogan back in the day and were like, listen, brother, I got a business venture for you. Thunder in Paradise. The jizz.
You could call this the new world order of sperm donation, brother.
New world order.
But
For
for life.